All right, y'all, come on in. Come on in. We got some good stuff to cover today. Yes, we do. Now, with that being said, y'all, they didn't use our cities, okay? They used our tax dollars, all of the above. And now they're shutting doors on the very people, y'all, due to an experiment. We're gonna get into the Roosevelt Hotel, y'all, where they had over 155,000 immigrants, y'all. 840 million of our tax dollars paid for them to do an experiment while turning other people around from the hotel. Meanwhile, we had hurricanes going on, North Carolina, all of the above, and these folks lost their homes, lost everything, freezing in the cold. But this particular hotel opened up for immigrants, immigrants only. 840 million. Let that sink in, of our hard tax paying dollars right there in New York City. A sanctuary city at that. So do I regret voting for Trump? Nope. He's doing exactly what we voted for. And now this hotel has shut down permanently, y'all. Future sold out. Crazy work. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Or some of y'all don't mind spending 840 million of your tax-paying dollars. Those are the ones that y'all just won't never get it. They love to be lied to. Reality is, it's sad. Some people gonna ride hard for them till the end. Anywho, y'all, we finna dive into the first video, and it's coming straight from Wall Street Apes on X. If y'all like to follow this person, let's go ahead and dive into the first video. Let's go.
The iconic Roosevelt Hotel has officially closed. No longer are migrants coming into New York City, therefore they don't need this shelter. Inside this shelter, 155,000 illegal immigrants were put up in the shelter from 150 different countries. Every night, we paid over $200 to house people inside this hotel for around 3.5 years. You add that up, that is a lot of money that we've spent funding these illegal immigrants who came into America illegally. If we, as a normal citizen, wanted to walk through those doors while migrants were living in here, we were told we could not come in. Here, nurses worked 12-hour shifts, long hours. There were lawyers to protect the people that wanted to claim asylum or perhaps wanted to get a job here inside New York City. They had their own lawyers, their own interpreters, their own workers.
Look at that.
Their own nurses.
For free.
America pregnant. Many people came into America with diabetes, AIDS, all sorts of illnesses. People came here, wanted to get help, and they got free help that we paid for.
Crazy.
Also, there was a major processing center here inside this Roosevelt Hotel just down there, where National Guard have been on the scene for the past 3.5 years, checking migrants in as they came in. Also, a scary thing about this hotel is that Trinidad gang members lived inside this hotel, rolled these corners, allowed it to happen. It was actually kept as a secret. Not too many people talked about this shelter. This shelter has housed over 105,000 illegal immigrants in the past 3.5 years, and it is officially closed. That is what
as it should be. Now that's some crazy work, y'all. While Americans struggling to pay rent, trying to see if we can buy eggs or not, gas, all this other thing. Do y'all mean to tell me that y'all put these folks in luxury hotels with nurses, doctors, and all of the above off our tax dollars, and we ain't asked for that to happen? Seriously? Y'all folks went without homes, freezing, family, children, all of the above. And this was going on for 3 years. That's crazy work. Good they shut down. And they think that they're just going to shut down quietly and all that above like we going to forget. No, hell no. We going to remember all of this. Every last bit of it. Don't y'all forget. Midterms coming up sooner than we think. Keep that in mind. Keep all this in mind. Let's keep it moving, y'all. All right, coming straight from America Papa Bear on X. If y'all want to follow this guy. I want Tom Hogan to deport so many illegal aliens that I never have to push one for English ever again. Let's get into the video, y'all. It's coming straight from user 8220233998613 on TikTok. If y'all want to follow this person, let's get it.
I want Tom Homan to deport so many illegal immigrants that I never have to press one for English ever again. Y'all have a good afternoon.
And it's just that short, sweet, and simple, y'all. Short, sweet, and simple. Tom Homan and Donald Trump, they are the only ones treating border security like priority. Okay, have y'all seen the borders lately? We seen what it looked like under Biden and Harris administration. They was coming in the millions, y'all. Have you seen them lately? I advise you to go take a look, go update, go research it for yourself, baby. Go on and go do that. Get back at me when you do. Okay, because it's a new sheriff in town and they ain't playing at all. F around and find out era, baby. With that being said, y'all, I like watching The Five, but it is one that just really cringes me, and that's this Jessica girl. It's like you got everybody in here like Lou saying their opinion, and she just always got to say something. It's like you need to be on The View somewhere or something, because it's like it's always something with her. With that being said, y'all, coming straight from Kathleen Winchell on X, and it's Kathleen Winchell 3 on X if you want to follow her. Let's get into the video, y'all. Let's go.
So the people running the detention center are raping the detainees.
You've never heard of that happening, or they're
refusing them? Because I want to be clear that that's what you're alluding to.
That's what the report
So
said.
People that are running the detainee center are sexually abusing.
I don't have video of what was happening. I just know that they are seeing an increase.
A fine word that they always say. This is the thing, when you go and ask them a certain question, I don't have record or a video or anything. I'm just going off of no. They always do that. They talk this big ish, y'all, but can never back up where they got this information from. And that's the part that kills me. And that's the part that should kill y'all, because it's like, yo, you ask anybody else, okay, this question, they're going to come with receipts and facts. You ask that side anything, they'll tell you all this stuff and want you to believe it, but don't have no receipts or anything to back it up. They do that all the time.
Amount of 911 calls
Jessica,
saying that
Joe
people
Biden ran the largest sex trafficking operation in world history when he let 12 million people pour in it and then lost hundreds of thousands of kids. Okay, and all the polls you're setting were dead wrong on the election. That poll had Kamala beating Trump.
Know that
Donald Trump was shot in the head. You guys firebomb cars, you riot. Now you're shooting at Border Patrol agents. And Dana's exactly right. This is the strategy. The base wants blood. And after January 6th, you guys hailed these people protecting the Capitol borders as heroes. But now the people protecting our borders are somehow Nazis? You call them Gestapo?
So the people running the detention center are raping.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see what this information is, here it is right here in your face. Okay? Only saying what she heard, but not receiving no receipts or facts. As you can see them, they bringing the receipts, they bringing the facts, man. And so, excuse me, what? No. You heard it clearly. Can't stand that lady there. All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving, okay? Now, I don't know why her bimbo tail decided to pop back up her scamming crazy tail. Y'all know Stacey Abrams, the one that disappeared after a while. She was busted for her scam moves that she done made. Now all of a sudden she want to pop up and pop out. Go on and pop back where you came from, because we don't care about you, boo-boo. With that being said, y'all, coming straight from Chad Prather on X. That's Watch Chad on X if you want to follow this person. Stacey having worries about ICE will be sent to voting booths to scare illegals off good. Girl, shut up. Where have you been? We don't care. Go back to where you been at. Who told you to come out? Your scamming tail. Let's get into it.
Hey, is Stacey Abrams saying what I think she's saying here? Watch.
You send the U.S. Marines into spaces they should not be. You send the National Guard in. You kidnap people off of the streets and pretend that's normal, because that's how you quiet dissent, because you make everyone afraid that if they don't do what you want, they might be next. And once you've done those 9 steps, step 10 is easy. That's when you decide there won't be new elections, because everyone's either afraid, poor, broken, or complicit.
So if ICE, the Marines, the National Guard, if they're deporting people and people are afraid to go out on the streets, they're going to be afraid to go out and vote. Why would illegals be voting, Stacey? Apparently you guys can't win without cheating. Is that what you're saying? That's what I heard. Hey,
okay, facts,
what
man.
I think she's saying here? Why?
Look, the legal citizens don't have nothing to worry about. We ain't got nothing to worry about. We got our IDs, we ready. Now, if they don't get out and vote, something's going on. Now, a lot of people be like, oh, it don't count, this, that, and the other, whoop-de-whoop. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be ready. I ain't got nothing to worry about. What about y'all? But didn't nobody tell her to pop out. She could have stayed wherever she was at. I would have totally been fine. Now, y'all, this bring me to the last video of the day. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm actually sitting here checking on my MAGA family. I want to know how y'all holding up. Because y'all know these bimbos out here been coming for y'all left to right. But we here, baby. We here and we ready and we is lit. I'm calling out for all my MAGA folks. How y'all feeling? How are y'all doing? Because these folks is crazy. They sat here and tried to say that y'all was the Nazis and y'all had mental issues and all of the above. Oh, hell to the no. I don't want to hear it. These folks is crazy and have lost their minds, y'all. And they are gunning and coming for MAGA so hard. And we just chilling. We chilling and actually laughing with our feet kicked up. Because y'all look really stupid out there. This woman on here coming straight from one bad dude, y'all. This liberal woman says that the blue states have all the fresh water. So MAGA would be screwed in this case of a civil war. These people are completely, yes, insane. I agree. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can have all the fresh water in the world, but when you ain't got the common sense up here, we will outsmart your dumb bimbo asses. Best believe that. You best to believe that. With that being said, y'all, this brings me to the last video of tonight, today. If it's night for you, day, whatever. If you tuned in to watch me, thank you. I want to know your thoughts. I'm checking in on MAGA. Y'all drop hearts, whatever in the comment section. I'm checking in on y'all because these folks have lost the everlasting last brain cell they done had up in their heads, y'all. Let's dive into this video and let's chop it up in the comment section. Let's get it. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Let's go.
Oh, MAGA, don't you understand? If we have another civil war, all the blue states will control all the fresh water. You guys don't think this shit through, do you?